Do you know what is more powerful than money? It's a dream, because a dream can turn an empty pocket into a pocket full of hope. And today, I will tell you the story, Be's a boy who proved that big thinking can change even the poorest life. Once, in a dusty village far away, there lived a boy named Aarav. He was poor, very poor. His slippers were broken, his clothes were old, and his pockets always empty. Every morning, Aarav watched other children go to school with new bags and shiny pens. He also went to school, but his bag was torn, and sometimes he had no notebook to write on. At lunchtime, he quietly sat under a tree because he had no food to eat. The villagers often said, "This boy is unlucky. His future will be the same as his father's." His father was a daily laborer who carried heavy loads for little money. His mother worked as a maid in nearby houses. They struggled every day just to survive. But inside Aarav, there lived a fire. He wanted to do something big. He wanted to change his story. When he shared his dream, people laughed. They said, "Aarav, dreams are for rich children. You should only think about your next meal." These words hurt him. But late at night, when everyone slept, Aarav looked at the stars and whispered to himself, "One day, I will make my family proud. One day, I will prove them wrong." One evening, Aarav met an old man sitting near the village well. This man was known as Baba. People said he was wise. Baba looked at Aarav and asked, "Why do your eyes look heavy, my child?" Aarav sighed. He said, "Everyone tells me I cannot do anything because I am poor. They say my dreams are too big for me." Baba smiled gently. He picked up a small seed lying on the ground and held it in his hand. Then he asked, "Do you see this seed? It is tiny, almost nothing. But inside this seed lives a huge tree. If the seed believes it is only small, it will stay in the ground forever. But if it dares to grow, it can give shade, fruits, and life to others." Aarav looked at the seed with wide eyes. Baba said, "My child, you are like this seed. Your pockets may be empty, but your mind is full of possibilities. Do not let people bury you with their doubts. Dare to grow. Dare to think big." These words struck Aarav's heart like lightning. From that day, he promised himself, "I will not stop. I will grow." Aarav's journey was not easy. In the morning, he went to school. In the evening, he worked in a small tea stall, washing glasses and serving customers. Sometimes, he worked as a helper for a shopkeeper just to earn a few coins. And at night, when the whole village slept, Aarav studied under the dim light of a lantern. He read every book he could borrow. He practiced writing again and again. He listened to free lectures whenever someone brought an old radio. He sacrificed sleep, food, and comfort, but never his dream. Years passed. Slowly, Aarav started fixing broken radios and watches. With his hard work, he learned small skills. One day, he saved enough money to buy secondhand tools. With these tools, he began repairing mobile phones in his village. People laughed at him in the beginning. They said, "Who will give their phone to a poor boy?" But Aarav worked with honesty. He charged little and repaired with care. Soon, people trusted him. His small table became a shop. His one shop became two. And with every rupee he earned, he saved and reinvested. Within a few years, Aarav opened a big electronics store in the nearby town. He started selling mobile accessories, then laptops, then other electronics. His business grew. His confidence grew. The same people who once said, "You will remain poor," now stood in line outside his shop, waiting to shake his hand. His parents no longer worked. His family lived with respect. And the boy with empty pockets had filled his world with success. One morning, Baba visited Aarav's new shop. Aarav touched his feet with deep respect. Baba smiled and asked, "Do you remember the seed I once showed you?" Aarav nodded, his eyes shining with gratitude. Baba said, "Today, you have proved to the world that small seeds can grow into big trees. The world tried to make you think small, but you dared to think big. And that has changed everything. Dear friend, remember this. Your pockets may be empty today, but if your mind is full of dreams, you are already rich. Do not let the world limit your vision. Think big, start small, work daily, and never give up, because success is not about what you hold in your hand. It is about what you hold in your heart. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs courage. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and tell me in the comments, what is the one big dream you are chasing today? I would love to read your answer. Remember, the power of thinking big can change your life. Your next chapter of success starts now.